Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Seeking Dubai. I hope you're doing well. Ramadan Mubarak to all our viewers. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Expo City and Expo Valley. There's a couple of residential projects that are coming up in this most important business district. So if you're looking at your screen right now, this is the area that we're kind of talking about. And if you're familiar with Expo City, of course, that is where the Expo 2020 was held in 2021. It was an incredible event and put together in a really aesthetic and pleasing way. So now this entire area has been transformed into a business district. And so if you visit there today, some of the major pavilions are still there, have been retained, and a lot of the smaller modular buildings have been transformed into office space. So this carless business district now is hosting DP World, Siemens, and a lot more other companies are going to start opening up here, and you're going to keep hearing about that. It's also a center for cultural events. You see concerts over here, other sporting events as well. And another thing that's going to happen a lot more is conferencing events. So if you kind of zoom out into this area and just get some perspective, this is the business district over here. And two real estate projects have been launched in this area by Expo City themselves. So one of them is called Expo Valley, right, which I've marked out here in red. And the other project is located right in front of the iconic Wasl Dome, which is these three residential buildings here, and these are called Mangrove. So what I want to do in this video is kind of talk about them in a bit more detail. I personally think they are exceptional investment opportunities. And if you want to learn about that in more detail and you want to talk to someone who can give you some comparisons, help you understand valuations and the kind of projects out there, please do consider contacting Realco Capital. We would absolutely love to hear from you. So if you kind of zoom out of this map, what we're going to see is just a larger area. So again, here's Expo City and Expo Valley. We've got Jumeirah Golf Estates for John. The area is connected incredibly well. And you also have a metro station here. And if you look at the larger area, this entire area here is called Dubai South. It's considered to be one of the most important future districts of Dubai. It's going to eventually house a population of around 300,000 people. The major anchor here is, of course, the new airport, which is going to continuously expand, and of course, the business districts and logistics and industrial and port activity that takes place in this side of Dubai. And so if we look at the residential components that already exist, of course, we've got Imar South, which is furthest away. If you visit here, you'll see that everything that's ready is fully occupied because there's a strong local economy here. You also have a lot of townhouses and some apartment buildings that are ready in parts of the Bay South. And then you've got the off-plan option. So Pulse Beach was launched in 2021. It's currently under construction. We've got South Bay, which we'll also talk about in this video. And then now, of course, we have Expo Valley. And it's quite easy to understand that, when you see this area take shape in the future, that this district and this parcel of land and the communities here are going to be the most prime projects in this entire area. So before I talk about these couple of projects, I do want to point out a couple of things that, Dubai continues to attract a lot of people. I'm not trying to convince you to purchase here. If you are interested, please do contact us. I think we can give you an incredible service. But, if you are, and of course, you're going to have all sorts of opinions in any kind of marketplace. There are some people who are worried about interest rates and about the volatility in other markets. But if you're looking at the GCC and the UAE particularly, it's not just Dubai, it's the other Emirates as well. They're literally compounding and they're attracting people, capital, and businesses from all parts of the world. So as businesses continue to move into Dubai, they're going to need more office space. And that's something that we're going to start hearing more and more about, is that Dubai actually has a lack of quality office space. And of course, there are several business districts. It's not all concentrated in one area. But an area like Expo City is one of the finest business districts that's been built, not just in Dubai, but anywhere in the world. It's very, very modern. It's a carless city. The area has retained its original landmarks and major pavilions, but a lot of the original exhibit space has now been transformed into offices. And so the major tenants now include Siemens and DP World, but we're also going to be seeing a lot more companies move in here. And UAE government is exceptionally aggressive about this, right? So just a couple of days ago, this press release came out where they're aggressively going to pursue attracting at least 100,000 top tech talent from across the world. They're already onto the AI race as well, and so they're prioritizing things. And the way this government system works is they execute things much, much faster. So the feasibility of buying within a business district is incredibly strong. So the two projects that they're selling right now is Expo Valley and Mangrove. So we're going to talk about Expo Valley first. So this is the master plan of Expo Valley. It connects directly over a green bridge into the Expo City. So you can imagine that, as that business district matures, the major executives are going to obviously want to live right next door. So this is where you can buy 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses, 4 and 5 bedroom semi-detached villas, and 5 bedroom independent villas. And so like everything new that's being built in Dubai, you can see that the care of thought and design, these are modern, contemporary type houses. And if you look at the master plan, you'll see that over 30 to 35% of it is green belts. So the property types you can purchase in Expo Valley are 5 bedroom independent villas. So these are around between 12 to 13 million. And then we've got the 4 and 5 bedroom duet villas, which are twin villas or semi-detached houses. So it's one plot but 2 houses. And so these ones, you can see the 4 bedrooms between 5.9 to 6.3 million, the 5 bedrooms from 7.2 million. And these are positioned as luxury grade houses. The 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses, they start from around 3.5 million up to around 4.8 million. And if you zoom out of that area, so we can see over here, this is the Expo City, and it connects directly into Expo Valleys. And if you've been in the luxury market, these are the kind of valuations that you're going to be seeing. And just to kind of give you an example, in March of 2023, these are the major townhouse developments that you could buy. So I've kind of broken it down. The side in pink is luxury. This is more high-end or mid-end type of real estate. So on your left-hand side, you can see Expo Valley. You can see prices between 3.5 to 3.7 million for a 3-bedroom townhouse. Jewelry Hills, which just sold out their first phase, they're going to have a second release of about 30 to 40 houses. And then that project will be sold out. Over here, a 3-bedroom townhouse is starting for around 4.2 million. And then in Opal Gardens, which is by Nafil, they only had 4-bedroom townhouses. They're literally down to the last 4 or 5 houses. And over here, prices were between 4.3 to 5.9 million. Now, of course, if you got different budget requirements, the other options you could have looked at in March was the Anya release by Mar in Ratchets 3. And so over here, you had 3-bedroom townhouses, which prices start for around 2.25 million. And right now, the Mach Lagoons is selling 4-bedroom townhouses in, I think, their second last phase before Lagoons is completely sold out. And over here, 4-bedroom townhouses start from around 2.2 million. So that's Expo Valley. And now if you look at the other development, which is, even more exciting for me, to be honest, is these apartment buildings. So if we zoom into the Expo City Business District, over here, right across the Wasl Dome and those waterfalls that were so iconic, are these 3 buildings over here. And this is called Mangrove Residences. One of the buildings is already launched and sold out. And now they're going to be launching a second building. And this second building arguably has the best views. And so if you look at the features of these apartments, they're exceptionally modern. There's a video playing right now. It's going to give you an idea of, what they actually look like. There's a couple of show apartments for a 2 and a 3-bedroom apartment available to see on the site. So if you'd like to get a more detailed presentation on site, please contact us. We would absolutely love to guide you through this project, give you a very detailed presentation and help you understand things that might really add value to you. So over here, 1-bedroom apartments are from 1.4 million, 2 bedrooms from 2 to 2.15 million, and 3 bedrooms from 2.5 to 2.6 million. And one of the best features about this project is the payment plan. So if we kind of zoom in here, you're going to have 20% you're paying within the first 30 days. And then it's 5% based on construction progress. So by the time you get the handover, you've paid 50%. And then the remaining 50% is payable over 5 years after handover. So you're basically paying 10% a year. So that is incredible cash flow. And you're going to have a lot of opportunities for your rent or for either long-term or short-term rent to pay off a large part of your future installments. And so the last thing I'm going to leave you with is coming back to this map. And just want to also point out that one of the best things about Dubai is that you have options for different types of budgets. So if you really believe in this area, but you feel like a couple of the valuations for Expo Valley might be on the higher side for you, then one of the best things to kind of look at is South Bay. And so if you zoom into South Bay, this is a development that is underway already. It's being developed by the master developer of this entire area, which is called Dubai South. So they already launched the first phase of the project, and now they are on to the second phase. And over here, if you zoom in, you're going to find 4-bedroom townhouses, 4-bedroom semi-detached houses, and you're also going to find larger 5 and 7-bedroom villas, which are built along this lagoon. So one of the best things about buying a South Bay is, you're going to get incredible price points, but also you're going to get post-handover payment plans. So in our opinion, this is an amazing place to look at. We just love, how it's transforming. We believe in the vision of the government of Dubai. And Dubai's government is exceptionally business friendly, right? As we know. So money, capital, people, businesses are going to flow to business-friendly destinations, and that's happening at a global scale here. So if you're believing in Dubai's vision for big business, this area over here is where they're going to be executing a lot of their big business ideas. And so if you want to invest in that, one of the best residential projects to look at is either South Bay or Expo Valley or Mangrove Residences. And if you'd like to learn more about that, please contact us. We would absolutely love to hear from you. Have a lovely day ahead. And once again, Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you.